Gabby with Cooking with the Cullinans, and today we are going to make this delicious vegetable barley soup. Keep in mind that you could make this without barley if you wanted it to be gluten-free. You could use gluten-free pasta, for example, in it. And you could also certainly add meat to that if what your folks want. You'll also need a little salt and pepper and whatever kind of seasoning that you like in your soup. All right, if you're enjoying our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Most importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know how you enjoyed the recipe and what you did with it to make it your own. These are the items that you will need to make the vegetable barley soup. By the way, you can easily leave out the barley. So you're going to want to start with some vegetable stock. Certainly you can use a couple of boxes of vegetable stock, or if you have homemade vegetable stock, you can use that. I did make my own vegetable stock only because I had a whole bunch of leftover vegetables, and I will do a video on how to do that at a later date. But anyway, some vegetable stock, like I said, feel free to use homemade. Also feel free to go to the store and buy some. That is the easy way. I have about a small yellow onion, about 1.5 cups of cut up potatoes, and I left the skins on them. They're just little yellow Yukon Gold potatoes. I have the 3/4 cup of barley that I'm going to use. I'm going to rinse it before I put it in the soup. I have a bag of frozen vegetables. You could easily use fresh ones if you have them, or canned. It really doesn't matter. It's just what you have on hand. And then I like a little tomato in my vegetable soup, so I have some diced tomatoes. I am going to make it in this Dutch oven. However, you could very easily do this in a crock pot or slow cooker as well. Also, I'm doing this as vegetable soup, but if your folks like meat, you could easily add some ground beef to it, some cut up chicken. At any rate, make it your own. So also I have a little olive oil, because the first step is we're going to go ahead and saute that onion right in here with a little bit of olive oil. Let's get started. You can see that the onion is most of the way sauteed. It's got a little brown on it. It's looking delicious. It smells awesome. I'm going to reduce the heat now to just about medium. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my potatoes and the bag of frozen vegetables. I'm just going to kind of keep stirring this around in here. I'm going to add in my diced tomatoes, and these have some spices in them, or you could certainly add the spices. Now you'll see that I've gone ahead and added the vegetable broth in there. I'm just going to turn this down onto low because I'm going to let it go ahead and cook for about an hour or so. Then I'm going to add in the barley, and I'm going to let it cook about maybe an hour and a half longer on low. Certainly, if you wanted to speed up this process, if you put it on medium high heat and go ahead and add the barley in now, it could be ready to serve in about an hour. The vegetable soup has now been cooking for about an hour on low. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up to just about medium. It does have 6 cups of vegetable broth, so you can see how brothy it is. I'm going to go ahead and add in the pearl barley. So this is not quick barley. If you are in a hurry to make this soup, you could certainly use the quick barley, and as I said, put it in from the beginning. This is pearled barley that has been rinsed. So I'm going to leave it up on medium for about 40 minutes, and then the barley will be all cooked and it should be ready to serve. I have plenty of time today, so once the barley's all cooked, I'm just gonna turn it down on low and let it simmer. The soup has been cooking on medium. I just turned it down to low for about 45 minutes, and you can see that the barley is done. It smells delicious, but this is where I would go ahead and add salt and pepper. And if you think it needs any other kind of spice, garlic is really great in here. Also, just some Italian herbs is also really great. So it's perfect. I'm gonna let my family add some salt and pepper at the table because I don't like a lot of salt in my soup. So I would say that it's done. And you could certainly enjoy it now. I'm gonna go ahead and let it cook for about 45 minutes to an hour longer. See you then. All right, so this soup has been cooking for about another 45 minutes or so to an hour. And I just want to show you this. Remember how when we started it, it was very liquidy, and you can see now that the barley has cooked all the way, it is a lot less soupy. How's that? Or a lot less liquidy. So the only thing left is to give it a try. The barley looks amazing. Just adds a little extra to vegetable soup. Delicious. You know, please adopt the recipe. Make it your own. Add something. Let me know what worked well for you. And I know tonight we're going to have this with a grilled cheese sandwich. Can't wait for dinner. See you the next time.